He had heard of and witnessed the burning and executions of Christian martyrs. He could not understand how or why they could go to their deaths in such peace, not just in peace, but in joy, without malice towards those who were putting them to death. Julius Palmer was an educated scholar from Oxford, born into a wealthy family. He was devout in his Catholic religion and understood that the theology of the reformers who died for their faith and beliefs were in error. He viewed them as heretics. But he came to the conclusion that there must be something to the faith and theology of the martyrs that gave them the courage to die for what they believed. Out of curiosity, he began reading their writings. He was surprised to see that he began to agree that Christ, not the political or religious leader of the empire, was the head of the church. He agreed that the scriptures, not the interpretation of them by religious leaders, was the final authority for followers of Christ. He agreed that salvation was given by God by grace, through faith, not by works. He found these truths to be uncompromising, and his own heart began to be changed. Seeing this change, he was stripped of his duties at the university he was working at. Out of financial desperation, when he went to his mother, even she refused to help a heretic. Palmer was offered a comfortable life by the Queen if he would only recant his errors. He refused because he could not deny the truth. Eventually, Palmer was brought before the courts to be accused of heresy, which had a penalty of death, and he was condemned. On July 5, 1556, Palmer was burned alive with 2 others. His last words to those around him were those of Psalm 31, "Be strong, and let your heart take courage, all you who wait for the Lord." Shortly before he was led to be executed, one of the court's examiners offered Palmer this advice: "Take pity on thy golden years, and pleasant flowers of lusty youth, before it is too late." Palmer, a scholar himself, replied, "Sir, I long for those springing flowers that shall never fade away." And to paradise he went, to be with the Lord he loved.